Hey everyone, Erika here and I'm back today with another video for you. I just wanted to do something different and keep it the same, so I mean, give me an A+ for trying, right? For trying? No? Okay. What's up everyone, Erika here and I'm back today with another video for you. So today I thought it would be fun to teach you my tricks. I feel like maybe a lot of people do this and I'm just pretending like I'm the first one that figured it out. Nevertheless, I'm here today to show you how I create a cut crease. This cut crease is really easy to achieve in my opinion. I feel like as soon as I saw videos on how to do a cut crease and I tried and I practiced it a few times, it never really came out the way I wanted it to until I started to do it this way. I want to kind of call this video a beginner's guide to a cut crease because I feel like it's almost cheating a little bit, but either way, I mean, if it comes out good, who cares, right? So that is the video that you are about to watch, hopefully, if you stick around. I'd love for you to stick around. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out and I love to know your guys' feedback. So you wanna see how this is done here? You don't have long to wait because here it comes. And also my hair is, I feel like I'm just too old for this hairstyle, but we're just gonna go with it today because it's 2-day-old hair and that's about it. I've already applied my foundation and my brows just to kind of speed up this process, but let's bring you in. Yeah, come on, get close. That's so much better. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I am going to put concealer on my brows. I'm gonna be using the Anastasia concealer in 1.5. It's a really, really thick concealer, the teeniest amount, and I actually start here. I will brush the rest of it down. And I usually take a beauty blender and kind of blend it in like that. In my last video, I also said that I don't set my eyeshadow primers anymore, or with this concealer, it's really thick, so I actually am going to set it, and I'm just gonna use my setting brush from Real Techniques with my Airspun loose powder from Wally World, aka Walmart. I'm just gonna apply a really thin layer of loose powder on here just because I don't want our shadows to be so streaky. Next, I'm going to pick up the color Peach Smoothie from Geek. So I'm just taking a Sigma E40 blending brush and I'm gonna keep my eye open. I'm not gonna put it in the crease, but actually directly above it. So if you don't have a crease and you're making your own, this is gonna be the perfect technique for that. You're gonna be able to really define that crease. So what you wanna do is, if you open your eyes and you don't have a crease, like mine, obviously you guys can see when I talk about a crease, it's here, where the eye folds. If yours doesn't have any lid space or anything like that, you're making your own crease. So when you're blending these colors out, you definitely want to start above the crease because we are going to be blending from the crease up as well. How many times do you think I'll say crease in this video? 27,000 or 27? 27,000 is probably closer. So you've all seen me use a transition shade a million times, so I'm just gonna speed through this real quick. So that's Peach Smoothie. Now I'm gonna go in with tan lines and I'm just gonna kind of do the same thing, but this is a little bit more of a darker shade, so we do want to create a gradient from light to dark. I want to make a disclaimer that I am in no way the best at doing cut creases, but this is just the easiest way I've been able to achieve the closest thing to a cut crease, I guess. So that is pretty much it for the blending phase shade. So I am actually going to go back to that really dense concealer brush. So this time I'm actually not picking up any more concealer out of the pot. I'm just taking whatever is left from the lid of the concealer and I am going to start to carve this out. So this is the cheating way to create a cut crease. Alright guys, I kind of muted myself out here because I didn't explain it well enough. What you're going to want to do is take your concealer and carve out your lid. So as I mentioned before, this concealer is very unforgiving. So please be sure you stick to having the concealer be under where your eyelid fold is, because if you get it above that crease, it's going to transfer up and you don't want that. Just stick to below the crease and you'll be in the clear. So once I have a full cover of my lid, this is where you want to kind of bring out the wing part of it. So I try to do the tip here and I almost do it like eyeliner. Out like that, and from here, bring it in like eyeliner. Okay, so now we have a really nice base for this. So now this is where you're gonna cover that concealer up with whatever color you want. So I am going to do a shimmer color. I'm gonna be using a mix of Shimma Shimma from Makeup Geek and Nylon from MAC. And I'm just gonna place that all where we put the concealer. So a lot of the mistakes that people do is they get really nervous. Like, I don't know how well you can see here, but it kind of messed up right there. I got a little bit of the shimmer shadow right there where that should have been the actual cut crease, but that's okay. We're gonna go back in and define the cut crease a little bit more. So that's okay, just leave it there for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to this eye and just do the same thing. So again, this would be the part that if you do not have a lot of lid space or if your eye just folds, you can kind of bring this up a little higher, and that is where you would kind of fake your crease, if you will. It sometimes helps to open your eye and lay down the product where you see it right before the fold. That way you're not doing it with your eye closed, that when you open it, you either have to add a lot more or you already messed up because you placed it too high and it already transferred. You want to move fairly quickly on this too because you don't want the concealer to dry up and not pick up the shadow that you're trying to put over it. Nice layout of our cut crease done. Now what you are going to want to do is take a pretty dense brush. I'm going to be using my old Mary Kay brush. You just want a brush that has a really nice taper to it here at the end. You want something that's really pointy. And I'm also going to use Anastasia Beverly Hills Burnt Orange. I'm putting my brush in the product like this. So just the very tip of the brush gets product. So what you're gonna wanna do is put this right where the crease is. And you're gonna wanna be very careful on this part because you do not wanna disturb this clean area that we just laid down. So this is what I meant when we were able to come in and kind of clean up this area. You can do a much darker color in the crease so you can really define it and really see the dramatic difference, but I like these warm tones and I already did a dramatic color on the lid, so I think if I did anything more dramatic on the top, I think it would just be a little bit too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing over here. And I'm flicking it out towards the tail end. So if you can see, I'm keeping my eye open, and here, I don't know if you can see, my brush is directly in the crease. So we're able to just blend it out and make it look very seamless and just a clean transition. I usually like to add liner to this look, but you could totally leave it as is. I just think liner kind of brings it all together. I almost feel like it's not worth doing a cut crease unless you are going to do wing liner. So I am gonna do that. I just finished the eyes. I am going to finish up my face, put some lashes on, and I will be right back. And just like that, I'm back. Like a whole new person, huh? Now that I have like bronzer, blush, I'm looking like a little more like a living human being, I think, right? Most likely, it's okay. That does not hurt my feelings because you are right. So yes, I did throw on some lashes. These are the House of Lashes in the style Featherette. Very feathery, which is the name of them, obviously. Anyway, so I did my concealer. I set that with powder, bronzer, blush, and highlight. I did a quick contour on my nose a little bit. If that's why you're like, oh girl, Erika just got a nose job within those 5 minutes of doing her makeup. No, it was just a nose contour. Okay, so now to finish up the eyes, I'm gonna go into the color Tan Lines again with a Sigma E30 pencil brush. And I'm gonna put this on the lower lash line. So I'm just gonna stop this right here where we meet our eyeliner, and I just brush it against it a little bit just to blend it out and not make it such a abrupt ending there. So you don't really need to go in and blend it out, but I'm going to just because I have OCD with blending. So I'm gonna take my old Mary Kay brush again with the color Burnt Orange that we put kind of to deepen up the crease. And this is again from Anastasia, and I'm just gonna blend that out just a wee bit. And next, I'm going to pick up the highlighter that I used, which was the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. And I'm gonna take my tried and true flat brush. I use this to pack on the color on the lid, and I use this to highlight my brow bone highlight as well. But I am just gonna pick up some of this highlight and place that right in the corner. And if you see what a dramatic difference that makes on the eyes, it just brightens up the eyes and makes you look so awake. Don't I look more awake now? All right, so you can just really bring that in as much as you want. So again, like I said, you could totally differentiate the colors that you put in the crease to the whatever's on the lid. But for me, I wanted to do something that would be easier for beginners to just use like lighter colors. There's less room for mistakes when you use lighter colors. Obviously, it's a little bit more of a safe bet, but that was what I was comfortable with doing for you guys today. So again, if you're just learning and this is just beginners for you, that is a good option. So for lips today, I think I am going to go with a cool toned lip set off from the eyes a little bit. I'm gonna use my MAC lip liner in Oak. Then I will take some Mary Luminizer and just kind of enhance our lips a little bit. Some on the nose. And there we go. This makeup look is complete. So once you have applied your favorite cool tone lip liner, this look is complete. I hope that you found it pretty achievable and easy. Please tag me if you guys recreate this look or if you've already done something similar. I'd love to see it. And of course, I want to ask you, my lovely tried and true subscribers. So your secret question of the day is, let me know if you have started your Christmas shopping in the comment box below. Let me know if you are with me and you haven't started at all, or you've already started, which is what I should be doing, and you are being proactive and you're on top of it. Let me know in the comment box below. Thank you guys again so much for watching this tutorial. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch this. I don't think I have anything else to say other than I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.